Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He's across the 20s, taking down just shy of the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 19, Tiger.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 1st down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll pop this edge for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Ready up.
Throwing. Start. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Dart is going to fake the give and hold on to it. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Mike Freed gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Shot. 180. Shot.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
180.
On the ground, here's Henry. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Lamar going to work for the pistol. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Baltimore.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the give, here's Henry. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
Giants first down.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 20-yard line.
Forward. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the play fake, here's Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. And a shotgun. It's done. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
On play action, here's Jackson. And down the field and
with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll manage only a couple. Malachi starts there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake, now dart. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hill. He'll get about 2. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
180.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Their own 14-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On play action, it is Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 11. They'll go play action here with Dark. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
180.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scattaboo. Touchdown, New York. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point.
He gets it to go. The Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Ravens 7. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
3rd and 10.
180. Sit hard. 180.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Now Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Slayton is the man in motion. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third and a yard.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Giants.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Okay,
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
here we go, set.
Tracy trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready? Ready, sit hot! Sit hot! Ready, set!
A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Wanna quit?
2nd and 10.
180. To what? 180.
Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Jackson. That one caught LaDonte Wester. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Run play. This is Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That one is good. And the Ravens will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold the set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's Dart. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Scalaboo. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
At the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. Dart going to throw it on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Dart. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Wilson Odibo on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 33-yard
Here's a
line.
2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
DC ready?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
DC ready? Let's go, let's go.
Jackson now. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, shot. Shut up.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Throwing Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready, shot. Shut up.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Hey, Alpha, shut up. Ready. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Gain of 36
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Giants.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he will score! Game on! Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Roy Robertson Harris on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson out of the pistol. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. On the return, Olszewski. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Wiggins on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's Henry, and they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Sit on! Sit on!
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He was brought down by Neville.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd.
Brings up
Talk
3rd
things
and
over
6.
before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sit on! What? 180!
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.